My boy, fun. I told my boy go fun. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. Don't wait. Don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait.
What's up with the Rats?
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Brian Anderson here.
Oh yeah, it's Rats in there.
Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill.
Playing this nigga Duck, man. You already know, man. Yes, sir.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And a fast break now for the Raptors.
That nigga TZ or Hall of Fame MIA, huh?
From three-point range.
Their fast hands help Siakam force a turnover, which he turns into a successful fast break.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Trent's shot is off.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Count it. Good.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
They set a pick. And it's Van Vliet off the drive. And he goes in for the dunk. on it, Grant. Now here's Levine. Back to Caruso. Ball outside. From the baseline. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Stolen by Ball. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Here's Siakam. Grabs a miss. On the wing, Levine. Back to DeRozan. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Back to Barnes. The kick out to Van Vliet. The three. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Freddie V.
Van Vliet got 6.
Freddie VP.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. And just wasn't able to
Hey, you playing that nigga TZ in the one-on-one, you said? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that nigga just burned.
Outside Levine. Pass to Drummond. Out of bounds. It'll be
Lock him up. Me. Lock him the fuck up.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You were right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big
Why
challenges.
ain't it up, man?
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Ball outside. Back to Drummond. To the left wing. No good there. Excellent D there from Siakam. The Raptors with the lead. Van Vliet on the wing. That's tipped. Stolen by Caruso. And he can't get that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Three-pointer by Vliet. DeRozan with the rebound. On the wing, Levine. On the wing, Levine. They double team Levine. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Drummond with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. Just plain and gladly take those.
Van Vliet. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Barnes. It's
That's just the bucket. Like you expect him to make this tough one.
When he gets fouled on his way up, he'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the Bulls, that's a team that's built to win now. But boy, is the top of the Eastern Conference stacked.
So looking at the East, where do you think Chicago slots in, RJ?
Boston, Miami, Milwaukee, Philly, each of those teams have MVP-level talent, and it's going to be a battle. I don't know who's going to come out on top.
Trent's shot is off. They double team Levine. DeRozan outside. Here's Vucevic. On the wing, Levine. Three-pointer. And again, no good by Chicago. Here comes Toronto on the push.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line. And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats. And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
DeRozan right side. And he makes it on the layup.
Getting points inside is no problem for Vucevic. He consistently finds these. Openings.
Seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Delano Banton at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Chicago trailing here. Outside for Levine. Ball right side. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Levine. Over to the left wing. Williams in the post. And he hits it to tie the game.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
Fred VanVleet has been on display for the Toronto Raptors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective.
17. The ball. 15.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Into the lane. They get the rebound. Boucher. Banked it in off the glass. Boucher's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. And Boucher with the block. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Back to ball.
You may even get somewhere?
Williams. To the middle. Martin with a steal. Pass to Siakam. Fires for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Now it's a 7-point Raptor lead. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
Oh, shit. Yeah, got up out of here. See this.
Off the mark. Excellent D there from Siakam. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first
Damn.
foul. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
Oh, God.
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A.
Playing this nigga duck right now, man.
Players have elite footwork.
I get janky with these Raptors, you feel me?
Opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even
Weapon.
a post up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all.
Danilo.
Superior footwork. Believe that.
Love how selfless he is setting
Oh, yeah.
plays like this.
Nigga's a
Plays
fiend.
like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Siakam, right side. The kick out to Barton. And Boucher, here we go. Nifty move. Nice move. And finished off by Boucher.
Boucher.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Back to Drummond. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
And here's Chicago. They trail by 11. Outside, Williams. From deep three-point range. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here's Boucher. To the inside. Siakam, no good. Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
And he gets that one.
Not just a shooter, LaVine is also willing to bury himself inside and go to work.
Toronto calls timeout. So both teams changing it up here. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Outside for Levine. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Levine's got 5 now.
The response, LaVine hitting that three right back at you.
Here's Barnes. Solid defense from Williams. Outside Levine. Back to Beverly. And here's Caruso outside. Drills it from deep. Give him 8.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Pirtle in the post. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Will Barton picks one up.
It's the fearless nature of LaVine's game that is so fun to watch. It is impressive watching him get in the paint and get calls. On the offensive end, Zach LaVine plays with just such confidence. He knows that the team counts on him for production, so he goes out and he gets it.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one. Beverly with it. Van Vliet covering. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Pass to Anunoby.
Hey.
And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago trailing here.
What?
And Williams no good on that one.
At the line for the Bulls.
Oh.
One shot.
And here's Vucevic. Caruso outside.
Still at. Oh
So
my
it'll be 2
God.
free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He's off on the first. The Raptors making a switch here. And he's good on the second. 40 seconds left in the second. Van Vliet drives. Boucher.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for Toronto.
And Boucher drops them both. 34 seconds left in the second period. Over to the wing. DeRozan outside. Pass to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Vucevic. Covered by Boucher. That one off the back iron and out.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
That'll count. Oh,
Yeah, I hear you, fool. Yeah.
No good.
What happened?
And so it's the Toronto Raptors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due
Oh, the level 40? Yeah, bro. Them niggas be... Nigga got one-on-one bills, bro.
Time for a quick break.
Nigga, they put his rebounds up and nothing. He put all this shit like on shooting and dunking and shit. Them niggas be rats, bro. You check they card, nigga. Them niggas be cheesy, bro.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam left side.
Oh, yeah.
And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And the defense gets
Got a finishing right there.
He usually converts that.
Pass the ball. Back to Vucevic.
What?
On the wing, Levine.
Who is?
His shot is off.
Oh, that nigga Twan?
Van Vliet outside. Here's Barnes.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Pass the ball. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Hits the trifecta.
Can't do that.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Van Vliet.
Two niggas I think about to win. Oh, me.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by
They records is like way better than them other niggas, and like, you feel me? Them niggas should win that.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some...
Nah, I just picked them niggas. Money line.
What was on his mind?
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
And one.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. DeMar DeRozan picks one up, and he drops the first. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player.
The death lineup, nigga. Me.
Their playing career right now. What do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down, get your pregame routine, get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work, because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. If you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Pass to Caruso. And he
Fuck out of
throws it down with one hand.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Now Van Vliet. He's got 11. Here's Siakam. Drummond defending. The kick out to Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. Caruso grabs the board. Pass to Williams. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
DeRozan double team. Oh, rejected by Boucher. And Thaddeus Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And that nigga Rapper really ain't coming back, bro? Wow. Rip, what up, nigga?
Right side, Williams. Pass to Drummond.
That's you in this stream right now, Rip? You see your mans?
And the jam by Drummond.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him.
Hey, I'll be waiting.
Here's Boucher for three. Caruso grabs
I don't
the
give a
board.
fuck. Put some money on it then.
Outside, Williams.
Put some bread on it, nigga.
Inside. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year. Almost 300 more than anyone else.
To the paint. And stolen by Boucher. And they're pushing it up. Trent for three.
Fuck.
On the shot. Drummond with the ball.
Gotta get this release back. That nigga be open, bro.
Sinks the tray. Williams has got 5 points. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about
Boucher.
shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
The kick out to Williams. Williams on the wing. Caruso outside. 4 on the clock. Pass to Drummond. Williams from long range. That one is off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's Young. Beverly defending. Beverly with a steal. Here's Drummond. The kick out to Williams. Caruso outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
13 foul. At the line for the Bulls, Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. The Bulls making a switch here. That one's no good.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Barnes, it's good.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden that man was just on the other end. Wow.
To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And Toronto calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Barnes. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in command with a 13-point lead.
The ball, 14.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And it's the Bulls' ball. It's a 13-point game. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Terry. Out to Beverly. Here's Vucevic. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Barnes.
Man, it's hard not to foul Vooch inside. He uses all of his size to go after his shots.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Back to Van Vliet. There's the triple. He drops it from range. And the Raptors lead by 16.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Beverly with it. Van Vliet covering. Three-pointer, Vucevic. The shot that time not on target. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And the basket by Siakam.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Jones drives in. Soft touch off the glass. Jones has got his first basket. Van Vliet with a deep three. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And so here is Toronto. Tipped. And they get it back. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. Fuck, bro. Oh, shit, I'm dead, bro. Cuz banged on cuz. He got on. Get him out of here. Nigga. Oh, me. He was lit up with the slash and takeover. For me. I ain't want to come with my Raptors. I mean my Nets. Let's go. This nigga some rats, bro. Niggas, I got to release this, bro. I gotta get Gary Trent shit.
Let's come into an Eastern Conference contest in this game. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is...
Damn, I ain't know the back part was black.
Friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Finney Smith can't get it to go.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden 20 now?
Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
And here is Van Vliet after Mikal Bridges hitting the three. And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer. And someone you
Hey, you with that nigga Rip playing, fool?
big-time shots.
And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Now, here's Bridges. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Stolen by Van Vliet. Bridges with the steal. Pushing it up. Over Barnes.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Trent outside. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Van Vliet. And the Raptors miss again. Stolen by Van Vliet. All alone. The putback. Barnes controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Here's Finney Smith. Misses the layup. And it's the Raptors ball. And while we got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulmer. David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Shot clock at 5.
Get the fuck.
Here's Claxton.
Whoa, what? This dude is ugly. Ugly and fucking weak, dude. Fuck out of here, bro. D'ing that shit up. Fuck.
The Nets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. No good on the free throw.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Raptors leading by 3. Here's Van Vliet. He has 5. The 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Yeah, listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
They get it back. Bridges outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Out left to the wing. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Dinwiddie drives in. Count that one.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
To the middle. Here's Trent. No good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Pass to Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. With the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all
over.
The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%. And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Here's Watanabe. Pass to Bridges to the left side wing. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Young. Rebound, Brooklyn. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. Simmons with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Toronto Raptors. Anunoby with it. Pass to Banton. Bridges with the steal. Here's Watanabe. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Brooklyn trailing on the wing. Johnson. Nets passing it around. Bridges for three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Boucher in the post. And the dunk by Boucher.
From super close range, Chris Boucher. The coaches love seeing that one. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And the dunk by Boucher.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
And just a perfectly designed play. Anytime you can get a dunk on the inbounds, you know the X's and O's were in the right spot.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
We need you right now for your north side crew. It's always a party with your north side crew. Show them some love, fans.
Here's Banton, and it goes down 2 points.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Guys, it's been all about Fred VanVleet for the Toronto Raptors. He notched 8 points.
18. 14.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much.
Yeah, the quickness, the size, and the speed of Simmons, really breathtaking, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Back to Bridges. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Bridges has got 5 points so far. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Down low. Got a piece of it. Siakam inside. Screen by Siakam. Van Vliet attacking. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 10. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Finney Smith. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
And he makes the first.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
And a deep three from Van Vliet. That three off the mark. Pass to Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. Now here's Dinwiddie. Inside. And he dunks it down.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And they take the lead. O'Neal's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Nets lead by 1.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Great shooting instincts from Pascal Siakam. He knew he had that quick shot in the bag.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Dinwiddie. And he drives in.
Hey, dunk. Aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Toronto calls timeout. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Good on the bucket. Van Vliet got 12.
It's all about change of speed for Fred on his drives. That's how he makes it past defenders.
Simmons. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Siakam. The Raptors rebound. Goes back up. And that one is good. 9 points in the game so far.
He's such a long wing player. Pascal Siakam can operate down low.
Pass to Watanabe. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Nets with possession here. Here's O'Neal. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
At 6'11" with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Pass to Siakam. Simmons with the defensive effort. Nets leading by 3. Bridges outside. No good on that one. Good D by Siakam. That's a 2 from Barnes. Now Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time. Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
To the inside. Trent. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Pass to Trent. Screen by Siakam. Nice move. Shot clock at 6. Back to Trent. Launches it. No good that time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets out in front, up 5. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam. You see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
Where was the D there? No one was covering the open man.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Pass to Benton. Back to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And Johnson with the stop.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
The Nets shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Pass to Benton. Now here's Barton. Defended by Bridges. Takes a 3. Barton, no luck. Nets leading by 7. It's tipped. Boucher with the steal. Nobody near Barnes. Hits the 3 from the wing. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Barton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Claxton. The shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Siakam inside. 11 points in the game. Here's Van Vliet. That's tipped. Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Siakam inside. Van Vliet outside. And finished off by Siakam.
The coaches have to love when Pascal Siakam gets in a scoring groove. He's capable of making a big impact on the scoreboard.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And the first one at the line is good. And Toronto making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. Raptors trail by 5. Screen by Young. Here's Van Vliet. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. Van Vliet knows how to create separation.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Six to shoot. Here's Finney-Smith. Good defensive work there by Young.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
To the paint. Boucher. Can't connect from short range. Johnson at the elbow. With the teardrop. It's rebounded by Anunoby. It's a close game here in Toronto. Boucher's shot is off. Pass to Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's Finney-Smith.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
You're right, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. So for the Nets, and it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors. Down low, Barnes. Chalk up 2 there. Barnes has got 8 points.
I like how Fred Van Vliet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
And finished off by Siakam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Toronto trailing. Barnes outside. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Becoming more consistent with his shot. Siakam forcing the defense to come out and guard him.
Outside Curry. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
Brooklyn ball.
Outside Curry. And again, no good by Brooklyn. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's tipped. Pass to Trent. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Simmons. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Back to Curry. For three, Bridges. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground.
57.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Brooklyn trailing. Up top, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
With three, Siakam. They grab their own miss. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your Raptors.
He hits both from the stripe. And here is Bridges. Back to Curry. Lets it go with a three. Siakam pulls it in. Martin with it. Pass to Benton. Fires for three. No good there. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Siakam outside. The kick out to Barton. Going inside. The shot, no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Raptors call time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thanks, David. Here's Siakam. Rebound, Brooklyn. Bridges, right side. Up again. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Siakam outside. Trent outside. Pass to Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Nets leading by 5. Here's Bridges, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
He's perfect from the line this time. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Siakam.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Bridges. The Nets working the ball around now. It's stolen. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Anunoby has the open look. And the 3 off target. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Back to Simmons. Drives to the hoop. Good D by Siakam. Raptors trailed by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the Nets with possession. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Back to Simmons. From in close. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Here's Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Ben Simmons. And he can't get the first one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
The length and athleticism of Pascal Siakam is special. This is why he's such a big part of this team.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Van Vliet. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3. Point play. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Back to Dinwiddie. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his 1st foul of the game.
His first personal foul. 13 fouls. Now into the lineup for the Utah Jazz.
Pass to Claxton. And stolen by Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
Here's Dinwiddie. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All the officials are all over that.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Screen by Siakam. Inside to tie it up. Got a piece of it. Here's Bridges. And there it is for him. Bridges got 12 points here in the second half.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Stepping up in a big way, Siakam proving he's got guts to deliver in the clutch.
Pass to Watanabe. On the wing, Bridges. On the wing, Bridges. Here's Watanabe. Lock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Barnes. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Back to Bridges. Pass to Dinwiddie. Bridges, right side. Here's Claxton. Over Siakam. Off the mark from 16 feet out. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down low. Claxton. Oh, no good.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead. And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate.
Bro, y'all niggas seen that ending, bro? Nigga, I tied it up, bro. This nigga got a foul with 1 second left, bro. This game is so fucking ass, bro. This shit is so weak, bro.
ways, we be in a place like the K.CD. They watch me like I'm on TV. Brought this back, but I ain't got receipt. Coking up Bobby Flay when I'm on this beat, yeah. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the highway. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the highway. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place.
20 women on me, follow like Titanic. Sounded like Do Re Mi, like a zombie, running empty. You can see my show it to your hubby. Please don't get annoyed, you be talking like you got a point. I got hundreds in my pocket, I got hundreds from Detroit. Spend it on some things that I don't need because I do enjoy it. Don't be playing with my feelings, baby girl, it's not a toy. I'm the best out, sorry that you left out. If you thought of something opposite, then go ahead, bounce. Never care about nada, go ahead and make me care now. Turn my feelings off and now I'm ready for my close-up. Closer, closer, she be getting closer. One more step, your relationship is over.
Yeah, that's a tough one, bro. Tough, bro. Fouled this nigga with 1 second to go, bro. Alright, bro. Let's go. This nigga got a late fees out. And he's over there happy as hell. Weak ass. That's gay.
With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Van Vliet outside. Back to Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Barnes. Pass to Siakam. Off target from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing. Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
Here's Barnes. After the basket by Brooklyn. Inside. Anunoby. And he dunks it down.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Now here's Bridges. From 18 feet away. Finney-Smith's shot is off. And Doris for the Nets defense. Getting back a healthy Ben Simmons will be a big help.
Well, consider, B.A., that Ben was a two-time first-team all-defense already in his career. Joe Harris is competitively tough and brings size on the wing. And with some defensive depth coming in, getting stops has got to be the focus.
So it's Brooklyn now. The Raptors making their last shot. For three, Bridges. That shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Outside Barnes. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is
Put it in Scotty
in
hand.
the painted area. That's easy work.
Here's Finney Smith. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
This nigga KZ hit
We didn't see
big.
the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Take them sliders, man.
Guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. He's so willing to give it up to an open guy.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Off the inbound. Here's Barnes.
Come on, win up, bro. What the fuck?
Working in Finney Smith's favor on the defensive end, making it very tough for the shooter to get any kind of look around him.
With the fadeaway. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA.
Siakam the screen. Back to Van Vliet. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Brooklyn trailing. On the wing, Finney-Smith. The three ball. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. Right side Barnes. Here's Trent. Van Vliet with a deep three. Rebounded by the Nets. And even though Finney-Smith went undrafted, he still made the opening day roster for the Mavs in 2016.
BA, it shows you how quickly he made an impression on that team. This guy's a hard worker. He makes excellent decisions at full speed. This is a guy who can guard multiple positions. He's improved his three-point shooting. Love his story.
That's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Back to Dinwiddie. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors with a lead. Siakam left side. Back to Van Vliet. To the middle. And Siakam with the slam.
Yeah, I have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical. Might as well put it to good use.
And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Stolen by Bridges. To the inside. Yep, count it.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Barnes. Hits the trifecta. Barnes has got 7.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
Pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. It's stolen by Barnes. To the paint. Siakam. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges. I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Pass to Bridges. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Outside Young. He can't hit that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be heading to the line for a pair.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
That one misses. Here's Ben. Picked by Pirtle. And the Dunk by Poeltl.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Poeltl can set up a huge screen.
Here comes Toronto on the push.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the...
Here.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And the basket by Curry.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance, and boy, oh boy, did he do some damage.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Poeltl. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, but the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. The kick out, Curry. From outside the arc to the middle. Barton with a steal. Here's Young. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Boy, masterful work from Thaddeus Young. He's got such tremendous life down there.
The three from Curry. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Guys, it seems to me what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
Back to Poeltl. Shot clock at 5. And it's good. Time running down on the shot clock. And the Raptors lead by 8. Possession here. And Simmons has taken a ton of heat recently.
He really has, B.A., but it seems to me he's ready to prove his doubters wrong. Maybe he uses all that criticism as motivation to finally improve his shooting, because absolutely on the defensive end, this guy is a terror. And in transition, he puts a ton of pressure on him.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. Talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Dinwiddie outside. Here he goes. And he gets it to go. Dinwiddie's got 6.
No, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Down low. The kick out to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Sinks it from distance. Siakam's gotten his second bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Finney Smith with it. Siakam covering. Dinwiddie outside. Harris outside. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. That shot missing. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Inside. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And trust me, when the D's
Yeah, I just changed them.
gotta make them pay.
Then that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Dinwiddie, no good.
Yeah,
aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to
I
send
don't remember the colors, but it wasn't like super hard. It was better than how. I'm saying it was better than what it was. Yeah, it was.
Toronto grabs the miss.
And you never want to get a shooter like him any look.
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Can they get it? And no problem from Finney-Smith as he finishes at the rim. Finney-Smith's got 6.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Barnes in the post. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Barnes. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, catch and shoot. Is that Joe Harris' specialty? I think it is.
Now a timeout called by Toronto. And the Nets making a change here. Here's Siakam. He has 6. All alone. And the jumper falls for him. Give him 8.
The pull-up jumper, an important part of Siakam's game. All right, Pascal, we see you.
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Left side, Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Barnes. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. And the Raptors lead by 14.
This guy is such a phenomenal scorer. Scotty Barnes feeling very good right now.
Here's O'Neal. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And the Raptors making a change here. .24 seconds left in the first half of this one. Van Vliet outside. Siakam for three. The rebound by Bridges. Pass to Watanabe. Lets the three fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. Here's Van Vliet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. So we conclude the first half. Raptors out in front. They lead by 11. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Watanabe. Here's Claxton, guarded by Van Vliet. Gets it down to single digits.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Pass to Claxton. Now here's Bridges. To the inside. The shot that time not on target. Young with the defensive effort. Anunoby with it. From deep three-point range. Claxton with a rebound. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grab.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Clock at 6. Dinwiddie. Excellent D there from Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Anunoby. Knocks down the triple. Anunoby's got 9.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Rejected by Siakam. And he's able to get it back. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Now Young with a steal. Anunoby for 3. And the Raptors another 3.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
And it's Van Vliet off the drive. Kicks it out to Siakam. Anunoby for 3. The shot no good. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. Back to Watanabe. No good. And they can't put it into the drought. And it's the Raptors with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Young. Now here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
I ain't gonna make it close this time, so no lucky shit can happen. Give me this.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points.
I'm right here. That nigga got a foul with 1 second left last game, man. Ooh, ass nigga, this is 20 piece right now.
Last touch by Siakam. Both teams deciding to change it up.
They gave bro a foul with 1 second, so he made 1 free throw.
Searching for his first points of the game. Finney Smith's shot is off.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
Yeah, get somewhere, nigga. That nigga didn't got somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Dude. Sit down. LeBronto. Hey, T, you got slave, fool? Oh, me. Oh, me, you got me. So stupid. Rich, little weak ass hitting threes with KG. Nigga know all the releases and shit. He been playing with them niggas for a minute.
The home of the Raptors, where we will be
Rat
broadcasting
ass.
today's action live. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise,
That nigga Pascal is right on here. Skitty.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 4-point game. Off target with his three. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Bridges attacking. Pass to Finney-Smith. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Barnes. Rebounded by the Nets. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with the Nets head coach. He told me defensively they want to change ends quickly to prevent runouts. And then offensively, they have to take care of the ball and take good shots. He said it will take a focused effort on our part to control the tempo of this game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Screen by Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Smitty, Fred VanVleet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Here's Dinwiddie. This one for 3. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Bridges misses. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Anunoby has the open look. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
This is one of the best aspects of Anunoby's game. Let someone else initiate, you finish the job.
From deep three-point range, Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Nets trailed by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
VanVleet outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Johnson down low. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive play.
Now, here's Trent. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Siakam. Drills the elbow jumper.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Back to Bridges. For 3. It's hauled in by Trent.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Watch your head. Scotty Barnes comes in fast and soars to the rim.
From deep, Johnson. There's the triple. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Toronto calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. Driving the lane. Ben Simmons with the rebound. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
Now here is Purdy. Trent outside. Toronto calls timeout. .26 seconds left from the first quarter of the game. Screen by Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving inside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Siakam's got 8 points.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance. Able to complete the play through contact.
And O'Neal gets it to go. And here's Barnes for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Pascal Siakam getting it done for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
Here's Simmons, and the layup's good off the glass.
And forget the pretty offensive skills. Simmons using his length to get some gritty points on that play.
They get it again. Barnes. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And it's Barnes slapping it down.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Fleet does is make winning plays.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.
Excellent ball handler for his size. Pascal doing damage going downhill.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
The Raptors making a switch here. Past O'Neal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Here's Benton. Bridges with some nice defense. And so Curry will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 2. Pass to Young. Toronto working the ball around now. And the dunk by Boucher.
From super close range, Chris Boucher. The coaches love seeing that one.
On the wing, Bridges. Back to oh!
Yes! Yes!
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
Boucher's shot is off. And here's Brooklyn. And Simmons slams it in.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
It's Barton on the wing. And Barton throws it down.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Watanabe, no good. Raptors with the lead. Here's Young. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Backed by great length.
Why did he?
Young, a reliable interior scoring option.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Brooklyn making some changes. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And stolen by Barton. To the inside. And the dunk by Boucher.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Brady lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. We like to have that one back. That's easy money.
Lets it go from the wing. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And, you know, over time, we've seen Harris become much more assertive. Have to respect how much he believes in his jump shot.
Boucher's shot is off. Nets trailed by 4.
And when you talk about Chris Boucher, an impressive forward who brings a lot to the table. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
In the corner, it's Boucher. A three-pointer off the mark. And Boucher is one of those guys, Smitty, you love having in your rotation.
Kevin, he can score, rebound, and defend very well, and has shown a willingness to want to get better, which is something you love to see. How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Inside. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Johnson's got the ball. And there's the foul. It'll go on Malachi Flynn.
His first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
A new group in now for the Raptors.
Substitution for your Raptors.
Has to finish Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Barnes can't get it to go.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that? Either way, we might see him sitting by himself for a while.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. Anunoby comes with the double team. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Off target from the baseline.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the game.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nets out in front. They stormed through the end of a quarter on a 9-0 run. And we'll be back with you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now Van Vliet on deep. Simmons pulls it in. Johnson outside. Lets it go with the three. That shot off the mark. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Pass to Trent. And here is Siakam. Barnes outside. Goes up again. And Simmons with the rebound. Nets leading by 3. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Good D by Barnes. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And stolen by Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. Top the key, Barnes. Puts the move on. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And Simmons slams it in.
And tonight belongs to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, Big Ben is a problem.
And stolen by Simmons. Bridges with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And stolen by Siakam. That one good for 2.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Pass to Curry. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Bridges outside. Takes the 3. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
This is what this team expects from Pascal Siakam. His guys know how dominant he can be.
Bridges misses. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Can't be that easy for him. Gotta body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You can deny or you can just front the post.
Pass to Bridges. And he drives in. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Goodness. Mikal Bridges. Thundering slam off the bounce.
Right side Curry. Here's Watanabe. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead. Van Vliet with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. The kick out to Barnes. Out to Siakam. Up and in on the way. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's such a long wing player. Pascal Siakam can operate down low.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the Raptors call time here. 1:51 left to play here in the third. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
And Van Vliet, here we go. And they convert at last on attempt number 3.
Slashing to the rim with confidence, Fred Van Vliet isn't bashful about attacking defenses like this.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Siakam outside. Misses the 3. Brooklyn leading by 4. Pass to Dinwiddie. Now Harris deflects the pass. Here he goes. Here's Claxton. Good D by Barnes. To the paint. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
What an athlete. Barnes flushes that one home.
Johnson, a wide open look. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Barnes with it. Picked up by Harris. Barnes down low. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
He has all the tools. Scotty getting things done.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
Pass to Claxton. Pirtle with the steal. Doesn't go for him. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And I know I speak for... all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Toronto trailing. Martin in the corner. Outside Flynn. Screen by Pirtle. To tie it up. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And the Nets with possession here. Bridges. And Bridges jams it in.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
And the Raptors call time here. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David.
I mean, great hustle by Pascal Siakam, fighting for the board and making sure they convert.
And here's Simmons for 3. Outside Curry. In the corner, it's Bridges. 5 on the clock. Here's Claxton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nets lead by 4.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
To the middle. Up again. Bridges with the board. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Another miss by Siakam.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
It's to Curry. To the left side wing. Finney-Smith. And the Nets, another three.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Bridges outside. Nets passing it around. Pass to Claxton. And stolen by Barnes. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. And it's good off the back rim and in. 18 points for Siakam.
The mid-range isn't Siakam's go-to shot, but he can adjust to make it work.
Bridges outside. Takes a three. No good. Shot missing. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
OG's a tricky cover. Has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Here's Claxton. Here's Simmons. Drives to the hoop. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Slicing and dicing the defense to pieces. When Simmons cuts hard inside, he is very hard to control.
The kick out to Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
No answer for Simmons, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 13-5 run. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Back to Simmons. He shoots again. Good D by Siakam.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter.
The length of Scotty Barnes is a difference maker on defense.
Pass to Siakam. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Siakam's got 20.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Claxton. .125 left to play in the final quarter. Van Vliet with it. Bridges covering. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Down low. And stolen by Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Dinwiddie. Rebound by the Raptors. On the wing, Barnes. Fires for three. He doesn't hit that one. Bridges outside. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And it's in there. Claxton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Beyond the arc. And the miss. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road.
Expected, wow. Gather your thoughts and right now. Penny for my thoughts, make a fortune, bow. How'd you keep rapping off beat, bro? How? Talking about you getting on the tracks is when everybody's here, we don't need more friends. Just do you, you ain't gotta pretend. Just do you, you ain't gotta pretend. He was doing school while they were doing ends. Now he's doing money and that man are doing pen. You know about 6 or 5 of the men. You know about half of the men follow trends. He said to me, they put in the streets. That's what they wanted for me. And I said, G, someone can fix you a plate, but no one can force you to eat. Like when will he see himself as a king and not just a pawn in these streets? And when will we come together as a tribe and be what intended to be? I just wanna be free. Yeah. Away, I took a little time. I'll break, we gon' be alright. Okay, alright, okay, alright, okay, alright. Think I need some time. Away, I took a little time. I'll break, we gon' be alright. Okay, alright, okay, alright, okay, alright, alright, alright.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce.
Hey, yo, get on Fred.
Now here's Barnes. Well, the pace figures to be fast tonight. Two teams that thrive when the tempo is at its quickest.
You're going to love this one up and down. Neither squad likes to use too much of the shot clock. They'll be looking to get out in transition every time they get a chance.
Stolen by Siakam. Trent for three. Drops in the... three.
I love watching the three-point ability of Gary Trent Jr. He's someone you got to lock up on the perimeter.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And
both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range. It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The sixth man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Well, Smitty, VanVleet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred VanVleet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Pass to Finney-Smith. No luck on that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Trent outside. It's Barnes on the wing. On the take. Back to Trent. Inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
Up top, Dinwiddie. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First one falls for him.
The way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Now here's Barnes. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Tipped. And it's stolen by VanVleet. Pass to Watanabe. The three. Watanabe on the wing. Takes the three. Nets keep it alive. From deep, Johnson. On target from range. Johnson's got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Siakam. It's tipped. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Claxton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Barnes. Now Trent. Down low. Here's Siakam. And that one hits the back iron. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he drops the first. He does not get the second one. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Up again. Misses the follow-up. Bridges with it. Martin covering. Watanabe on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And the Nets call time here. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You were right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
So both teams making some changes here. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Barton.
I mean, one of the best, most versatile defenders in the league. Simmons locking his man up.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Outside Curry. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Pass to Young. A minute 9 left in the first quarter here. Hurdle in the post. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Back to Simmons. On the wing, Curry. Back to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
And they get it back. Now here's Pirtle. Goes up again. Benton.